anti-Animal Crossing gods.
Yo, yo, yo.
Alright, what have they done?
Hello. Good afternoon. Good morning to the West Coast and mountains. And what a good morning it is. By golly, they've done it. Good evening to the British people, who, by the way, I learned something. I'm gonna really try to stay on topic for this stream because I want to be very thorough. I was gonna go live 50 minutes ago, but I wanted to take the extra time to re-review the trailer.
Dagnell put this Stanley, Dagnell put this Stanley, Dagnell put this Stanley.
I wanted to take an extra 50 minutes or so to go through the trailer again and make notes about everything that I noticed so that I can be thorough and on topic for this stream. But hey, while I got 2 minutes and 51 seconds here, I learned something that the British say. And oh my god, do you guys know that British people, when they lose something or when something goes missing, they say it's gone walkies. Like, oh, like they lost their, I don't know, their phone. They said, oh, my phone's gone walkies. Actually, yeah, I say that, yeah. Everything's gone walkies, yeah. My dad says that. Why is it whenever I'm here, he's about to talk about what British people say? Because you only hear what you want to hear. And you want to hear the truth. And the truth is that British people, when they lose something, they say that something's gone walkies. Where do you get this information? I have private investigators, alright? I'm too Scottish for this topic. Isn't Scotland only its own country in, like, the Olympics? I guess you're not Britain, but you are the UK. Australian thing, not a Europe thing. You've gone walkies. Is this a spoiler? Does the 3.0 update add a go walkies voice line? No, that's just something else I learned entirely. Completely irrelevant. Because like I said, I want to spend the actual stream today talking about the game. But, you know, while I got like a minute here before we actually start, I thought I'd get that off my chest.
Happy 1 year.
Happy 1
Hope
year.
everyone has a happy Halloween weekend.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo. And, alright, so thanks. Let's get all these subs shouted out. Thank you, Annika, for the 5 months. Thanks, Queen Mo, for the gifted sub. B. Kimberly for the 48 months. Amber Spooky for the 45 months. Out of Ducks for the 39 months. It's Just Linda for the 25 months. Easels for the 1 year. And Anime Fan by Heart for the new sub. I appreciate that. That's all on Twitch. We are live on YouTube as well. And to those on YouTube, we are live on Twitch as well. So hi. That's how you know it's a big deal. I'm live on both of these. How's everyone doing today? So everyone's watched the trailer, right? Because if you haven't...
LFG new update cooking.
What are you doing? Why you do? What the heck are you doing? Do you want to watch it with me? Like you want to let me be the one that watches it with you? Oh, I'm honored.
We are so back. Legit so excited.
Yeah, dude. Actually, though, thanks. Azza. That's a fun one. React content. React Andy. Yes, let's go. Thanks, Prince Crouton, for the 4 months. Azza. For the 8 months. And Starry Finch for the 6 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Did you get your initial reaction to it? I have. I've actually watched it twice now. This will be the 3rd time. So you are not getting a live reaction here. If you wanted a live reaction, I'm sorry. I watched it while I was waking up in bed. I literally watched it in bed, on my side, half asleep, because I saw people screaming about it. And I was like, well, I gotta watch this. So, sorry. I wasn't gonna go live from my bed in my, like, underwear. No, that wasn't gonna happen. But that's okay, because now I think, I don't know. Now you're gonna get, like, an educated reaction to it. One that's like, this isn't my first rodeo.
Yo, yo, yo.
You know?
Thai Animal Crossing gods.
Thank you, Animal Crossing gods. Is it gonna go through all those alerts again? Because there's a lot that... Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna mute those for a minute.
What have they done?
Alright, there we go. But thank you to all the subs. I appreciate it. So, here we are. For the first time in 4 years, we have received... Oh, I gotta like... Yeah. Oh no, I got the Twitch chat. It's too big now. Oh man. Oh rats. Oh, what am I gonna do about that? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Hopefully that's good. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. I only have the game open for the sake of it playing music during the introduction. We're not actually going to use that. And instead, we are going to... Where's my screen region? Window capture. Add existing. There we go. Yeah, we're going to watch the trailer. So, I have made notes in regards to... I've watched the trailer twice now. This will be my 3rd go-through. I tried to make note of most everything that I could when I was watching it for the 3rd time. I noticed things the 1st time, I noticed things the 2nd time, sorry, the 2nd time, and now we're on the 3rd time. I don't know if there's much thing... I went through it pretty thoroughly the 2nd time, and I made notes here. You guys want to see my notes? I gotta turn my camera on. I'm gonna do that. You guys want to see my notes? Can you see it? There we go. Switch 2 edition / 3.0 update notes. And I made a whole list of them here. Whole list of notes here. And we're going to go over the observations that I've made. And maybe we'll make some new observations. Spoilers, dude! You're going to get everything spoiled here. I wanted to be thorough. I wanted to be thorough with this. Like, that's why I'm not doing, like, my first reaction, because I don't want to do my initial reaction. I want to do because everyone's doing, like, their first reaction. I want to do a thorough analysis here. All right? So this is what that's going to be. So here we go. We're going to watch the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 edition and free update 3.0 edition. They actually didn't mention that it was the 3.0 edition until you actually watched the video. So here we go. Let me make sure that you can actually hear it. Okay. Let me know. You should be able to hear that just fine, right? I'm going to make it a little bit quieter for myself, and then we'll get started. No more lollygagging. Not like other reactors. Yeah, that's right. All right, here we go. So there will be a lot of pausing as well, by the way. If you wanna watch uninterrupted, you're gonna have to watch it yourself. I'm gonna be pausing a lot because we're going to go over little details and stuff that I notice along the way. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not gonna pause that often. All right.
In.
All right. We gotta start from the beginning.
Hello, everyone. How have you been?
Oh, well, it's actually been like a rough past few years. You know, like things. You know, like the wife left me and she took the kids, and you know, it's actually been kind of a hard few years. But you know, I'm doing all right. How about you?
Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free update that all Animal Crossing New Horizons players can enjoy. First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
I've made way more notes about the 3.0 update, so we're not going to spend the video is like 2/3 about the 3.0 update anyway, and that's what most of my notes are about, so we're not going to spend too much time on the Switch 2 edition because a lot of you guys probably don't even have a Switch 2, judging by, I don't know, I mean, it's an expensive system. A lot of people who have Switch 1s don't see a big reason to get a Switch 2, so yeah. Enhanced resolution for improved graphics.
The graphics
Still locked at 30 FPS though. Still only 30 frames per second, even though the Nintendo Wii version City Folk had 60 FPS in 2008, but whatever, you know, it's no big deal or anything like that. It's not like I care.
are improved with enhanced resolution. Here's a side-by-side comparison.
That does look pretty
Looking
good.
sharp, huh?
Well, I don't know if I'd say it's looking sharp. The one on the left just looks like it was watercolored, but it does look better. Man, I've never seen nobody use the mouse controls.
Switch 2 players will be able to make use of Joy-Con 2 mouse
Maybe it's
controls.
actually good. I don't know.
You can use them to redecorate.
And by the way, I looked so thoroughly to make sure that all of these furniture items in this scene and in every scene during this trailer, I was looking so hard to see if any of it was new. I'm pretty sure outside of like the ones that are involved with like the hotel, there isn't any new furniture. Like all this is all stuff that was in the game. I was pretty thorough about it as well. I didn't notice any new furniture outside of like the hotel stuff and the crossover stuff. So yeah, we'll see that.
We hope this feels like a more intuitive way to move your furniture and make adjustments.
Maybe this is actually intuitive, but I don't know.
You can also use mouse
This
controls.
is what struck me as more intuitive, is the ability to make designs and write on the board. That I feel like could be useful for the mouse controls, but I don't know. I've seen some people do some pretty crazy stuff with using the old controls, so I don't know. Maybe it'll make their job easier.
When creating custom designs or writing messages on the bulletin
Yeah,
board.
see? That might be handy for that. This! Now, this is probably the thing that people who only have a Switch 1 will probably miss the most. Because the Switch 1 does not have an integrated microphone, that's why there was never a megaphone in New Horizons. But the Switch 2 has a microphone. So, you don't, if you're on a Switch 1, unfortunately get to use a very handy item, which if you've never used it before, the megaphone, is very handy.
There's a new item available in Nook's Cranny, the megaphone.
$3,500, man.
Use it to call out to your island residents with a microphone built into Switch 2. Lolly, look at that. She responded.
So how many times among my challenges have I, like, tried to find somebody and have not been able to? I'm hoping you can call special NPCs as well, not just your villagers, but it's a start, at the very least.
It's a useful item when you want to find your island residents, even if they're around the corner.
Expanded online features. Yeah, so this is interesting.
Until now, up to 8 players could meet when connecting online.
I got thoughts on this, man. First of all, you know what's one thing I always like that they do in Animal Crossing update trailers is they use the character designs from older games. Like, this girl was from Animal Crossing GameCube. This girl up here was from the first Animal Crossing New Horizons trailer. I think all these characters were in the first New Horizons trailer. The guy back here is the default, is the City Folk character. Like, the boy one from Animal Crossing City Folk.
But
The guy that looks like he's in Smash.
if everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2,
The one laying down right there? Yeah, that's so cool. I like how they do that. They're keeping it real. And yeah, now there's 12 players. So my thoughts about there being 12 player compatibility is, look, okay. And this is going to sound like I got a big ego and lots of friends and a lot of money. But no. The only circumstance in which I could ever find myself playing with 11 other people is if I, like, streamed and I said, hey, viewers, come over to my island. Most people are not going to be able to... I don't feel like many people ever even filled up their island with 8 people. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who's filling it up with 12? And also, one of my biggest gripes about New Horizons is that there isn't enough to do in multiplayer. So you added, and you know, there's might be a lot of things that they add that they haven't talked about. So I'm not going to say anything for certain quite yet. But I'm also like, so you added more multiplayer capabilities in the sense that you can have more people on your island, but you didn't give them more things to do. It helps with Treasure Islands. Yeah, probably, actually. Like, one of my biggest complaints about New Horizons is there's not enough things to do in multiplayer. And making it so that you can have more people on your island doesn't solve that issue. Because, I don't know, another 4 people that you can fit on your island is honestly just 4 more loading screens. Exactly. 11 loading screens now. Hopefully, they might have made the multiplayer faster, because God knows it needs it, but I think that they would have touched on if there were more multiplayer things to do. And I'm kind of sad, because I feel as though they missed an opportunity with something that they added later in the trailer. They'll talk about something, and I feel as though it could have worked really well as a solution to the lack of multiplayer things to do. But more on that later. Yeah, you can have 12 people now on an island. Great.
edition. Up to 12 players can meet up.
And by the way, I'm not going to be overly negative. I'm generally very positive about everything that was in this trailer. I just think that this is kind of like a unnecessary addition, with also, I'm kind of sad that there could have been more here. But generally, I'm very positive. So if you're going to be expecting me to be negative Nelly, no, I promise.
With Game Chat
Yeah,
on
Game
Nintendo
Chat.
Switch 2, you can chat with your pals while playing.
So, what should we do?
Yeah, so what should we do?
Tasty. Oh, yeah.
It's just if I get NPC dialogue, man. I'm sorry. I know it has to be NPC dialogue because they're trying to be family friendly, but like, my goodness, this is NPC dialogue.
By connecting a compatible USB camera, your faces can appear in the game, like this.
Yeah, that's what they'll look like. And not like some dude in his living room with like a bunch of like chip bags and like old dirty laundry sitting around. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like. Perfectly framed headshots, like LinkedIn profile headshots of everybody. Yep, that's exactly what it's going to look like.
You can see your friends' reactions while exploring your island together.
And I looked very thoroughly at this scene here. Couldn't find any new fish, no new sea creatures. So, I don't think we're getting any. I didn't think we would, but I had to check.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches January 15th.
Yep.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
So yeah, upgrade pack is about $5, I think. Sad. I think the 3.0 update will be free. Correct? Now, is this correct? I want to make sure this is right before I go saying this. The upgrade pack is $5, but I believe the 3.0 update is free. Yes, that's correct. Okay, good. So $5 to get everything in this trailer. And if you want everything before this trailer, if you want that, that's going to be $5. Whatever that is in your currency. Look, I'm an advocate for I want it to be free. Alright? Now, if it was up to me, it'd be free. $5. And, I mean, decide for yourself whether the things that were shown are worth $5. I'm not going to tell you what to think. But there you go. I'm just telling you.
Okay, let's dive into the free software update.
This is
that
where
will
the
be
good stuff
available
is.
for all Animal Crossing New Horizons players. The free update will be available January 15th, the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Let's take a look.
New locale, familiar faces. Were these... This is something I wasn't sure of, but I didn't stop and check this one. These blue fences are a thing, right? Are these blue fences a thing? Right? The blue roses, yeah. We know the blue roses are a thing. We've had those since launch. I thought that they were only one color, and that at some point you could customize them. Since 2.0. Okay, because I noticed a lot of things that I'm like, ooh, is that in the game before? But since it's been such a long time since I have played, like genuinely played and not just did my challenges, I'm actually unfamiliar with a lot of things. Okay, cool. So those are just customized from the default. All right, cool.
There's a new facility opening on the pier.
Okay, so here we go. This is where my notes start. First thing I notice here, because I'm fish-brained. I'm fish-brained. I'm the fish guy, all right? I catch and collect the fish, all right? I do the fishing guy. Look at this dock. It's huge. Potentially more opportunities to get the giant trevally, mahi-mahi, blue tuna, marlin, blue marlin tuna. Look at that. So much dock, bro. If that makes it so that fish spawn, that the fish that only spawn on the dock spawn a lot easier, hoo doggy. That's going to make that way better. Let's see, though. There's also something that allegedly they have added that should make getting dockfish easier as well. But we'll get to that.
It's a resort hotel right on the water.
Look at that, dude. That's pretty cool. Now listen.
And it's run by Catton's family. Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island.
Do you notice the music is a remix of the lobby theme on Tortimer's Island from Animal Crossing New Leaf? Let's go back and let's listen to it a little bit.
Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island. You'll help out by decorating guest rooms. Decorate the rooms based on various themes to ensure guests enjoy their stay.
Okay, so here's part 2 to the thing that I said I'm going to be kind of negative about. So part 1 was me kind of being a little bit upset that they added more slots for multiplayer players on your island from 8 to 12, and but they didn't give you more things to do when you're on the island. And I feel as though, and look, the hotel looks really cool, all right? The hotel looks really cool, but you're telling me that it couldn't have been Tortimer's Island with the tours and the medals that you could have from Animal Crossing New Leaf, which would have been A, awesome just on its own, and B, could have been something that you can do in multiplayer that actually makes multiplayer worthwhile in this game. So instead, you made Happy Home Paradise 2 by making it so that you can design guest rooms for people who want to stay in a hotel on your island. Oh, it just feels like a missed opportunity, doesn't it? It just feels like a missed opportunity. You already have so many decorating opportunities. Exactly. It's the whole game is about decorating. So why is the hotel like Happy Home Paradise 2? Now, not everybody has Happy Home Paradise because it's like a what, $20 DLC? Okay, so give people who don't want to pay the $20 DLC a little like taste of what the DLC is like. But I think most people would have probably rather had the islands from New Leaf with the tours, because they brought back all the cast of characters that were on New Leaf's Tortimer Island. Leilani, Leela, Grams, Captain. I mean, he's been there, but you know. But they do something else. They effectively added Tortimer Island, but they made it into a hotel, and the hotel basically does the same thing that the paid DLC for the game that's been out for 4 years now already kind of does. You expanded the multiplayer online, and yet you kind of didn't do anything to incentivize people to play multiplayer anymore. And you had it. It was right there. You had it. You had the whole cast of characters. You could do tours in multiplayer from Animal Crossing New Leaf. Ooh, I just feel like that's a big missed opportunity. So anyway, that's where I stand on the hotel here. But it is cool. It is cool. I just feel as though it could have been better.
For example, the theme in this one is Seaside Room. Furniture items that match the theme are provided. You can also use other furniture you previously obtained.
Like the recommended furniture and the furniture that's in your catalog being used to design themed rooms. Where this is all ringing a bell, no? This is all very familiar. If you've played Happy Home Paradise before, you can do exactly that already.
Feel free to decorate however you like. There we go. That looks nice.
It is nice that it's available for everybody. It's free, and it's a way that people who don't want to pay the $20 for Happy Home Paradise can effectively do just that. I just wish it was something better.
Nice. What's this? We already have a guest. He seems happy with the room. Great work. After decorating a room, you'll earn hotel tickets.
Another thing I'm not incredibly... Okay, does anyone else have a bit of an issue with games that have too many different currencies? So this would be the fourth currency that the game has. You have bells, you have Nook Miles tickets, you have Pokey if you have the DLC, and now you're going to have these hotel tickets. This is now the fourth currency that the game has. And if there's one thing that turns me off to a game, it's seeing too many different currencies. It's a little overwhelming. I feel as though these tickets could have been Nook Miles. I feel as though they could have been Pokey, maybe, even though it's kind of disconnected from the Happy Home Paradise Island. I don't know, maybe it could have been Pokey, or it could have been straight up bells. But no, they added another currency, hotel tickets, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we have four currencies, 3 of which are used on your island, and I'm like, oy vey, I don't know. It could have been Nook Miles, or good old Bells. It's probably for the specific hotel-themed items. No, I understand, but I just feel as though that, I don't know, man. I don't know if we need 4 of them, you know? That's a good question. Is there a way to exchange them for bells or pokey or vice versa? Because you can do pokey to bells and bells to pokey, or maybe just pokey to bells. That's a good question. We'll see. It's not answered in the trailer as far as I'm aware, so something that'll just have to be determined at a later point.
Exchange these in the souvenir shop run by Grams.
All right, so one thing I noticed is, look there's like a freezer of cucumbers. Because cucumbers and kappas in lore are... I think kappas eat cucumbers in lore, right? And so they got... This is like a nice little detail. It's nothing significant, but cool little detail of the refrigerator or freezer full of cucumbers. And then the cucumbers on a stick. That's funny. I don't know. Because Captain will always sing about cucumbers as well. I don't know what the correlation between cucumbers and kappas are. I just know that it's kind of a running theme throughout the Animal Crossing games, is that the kappas love cucumbers. It's very cute.
Here, you can find...
Okay, so I went through and I looked at all these items here, and, I mean, they're obviously all new. You can kind of get an idea of what they're going to look like just by the name. However, there's a few new, there's 2 new furniture series that I saw, and 1 returning furniture series that I believe is coming back to the game finally.
all sorts of hotel-themed items and other rarities.
Yeah, okay, here we go. I just missed it.
And
Right here? Nope.
other rare.
Tubular. Look at this. New furniture series, right? Tubular. Tubular lamp, tubular magazine rack, tubular chair, tubular shelves, tubular table. New furniture series. Looks really cool. Very like, I don't know, what would that be? Art Deco? Radical new set, dude. I'm fucking with the tubular. I am as well. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of like a 60s diner or something like that. I like it. And then there's another one as well. Mid-century modern. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Is the Zen furniture series new? I don't think so. Isn't the Zen furniture in the game already? Industrial chic. Yeah, okay. You guys know your styles. I don't. And then the Artful series is another new one. Artful lamp, chair, shelves, bed, and do you notice something at the bottom there? What's that say? Kitty partition? The Kitty series is back. The Kitty series is back. That one returns from I think every previous game, right? I'm pretty sure every game previous to this one had kitty furniture, and now it's back. It looks to be through the hotel only that you get it from, or maybe you can get it from outside of it as well. It was also in Pocket Camp. There you go. So yeah, one of the complaints about New Horizons is that they didn't bring back a lot of furniture series from previous games. They alleviated a couple of those in the 2.0 update. You know, they got us back Froggy Chair. They brought back, actually, what else did they bring back? I know they brought back some. But, hey, if they brought back the Kitty series from the previous game, do you think that maybe we'll get some older series that come back as well? Oh, I don't know, like the Alpine series? They brought back the Alpine series in 2.0? Did they? Did they rename it something else, though? Because I was wanting that back, and that was one of the ones that I remember being sad that they didn't bring back when the game came out. So yeah. Kitty is the colorful Jigsaw one, right? Are you talking about the Jigsaw, the guy from the Saw movies? Anyway.
To her shop.
Oh yeah, the kitty car. Did we actually get a look at it there? Yeah, okay, so we got like the kitty car, kitty seesaw, kitty partition. Yeah, so maybe more furniture series is returning as well. Alpine is Nordic now. I see. Yes. Yes. I don't have the voice changer. I can't do it very well. Why is it beige? That's just the variant, I'm sure. I'm sure you can make it other more colorful types. I have no doubt about it. It's probably like a lot of furniture where you have a variant that's locked to your island, but you can use customization kits or Cyrus to change it as well. I'm sure that there's other variants of it. It's not the sad beige mom type, all right? There's probably other ones as well. Thank you, Laura's Lesbian, for the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing.
Her shop. By dressing up these mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure to brighten up their day.
So they will
Recommend
wear,
outfits
your
that
villagers
match
will
your
wear
island's
whatever's
vibe
on display
or the
here.
season. So
And the villagers will roam around your island. Why is she just called tourist, man? That's kind of mean. I didn't actually notice that the first couple watches. They just called her tourist instead of Maggie. Now I'm wondering, I wrote it down in my notes here. So guests can be found just wandering around your island. That's cool. Can they have fleas? Is this more villagers to have fleas on them? I don't know. Just wondering. Hey, I'm just asking a question here. Hey, whoa, why are you grilling me? Hey, whoa, hey, I'm just wondering. I'm just asking a question here. Can they have fleas, do you think? Do you think that there's new flea strats that just dropped? Bro immediately goes to fleas. That's right. I got a different outlook on this game. Other people want to design islands. I want to catch freaking fish. I'm fish coded.
guests can make the most of their stay.
I'm Maggie. No, you're
You
tourist.
can even wear the outfits, and so can anyone else who might be visiting your island. Have fun bringing your fashionable outfit ideas to life. At the hotel, you can scan compatible amiibo accessories to invite guests.
I don't have any, oh, sorry, they're actually not talking about, all right, I won't spoil it then, I won't spoil it. Yeah.
Thank you for your hard work.
Oh,
as
you're
always.
welcome.
We
Oh
hope
my-
you can
wait.
unwind today.
Oh, and then here's the tubular series as well, by the way. It looks like, we got a good preview of what a lot of the, it looks like black or dark brown variant of the tubular series looks like. The chairs, the table, the shelf we saw earlier. It looks like a little magazine rack there. Also very cute. They have portraits, label has portraits of her sisters on the wall. Pretty cute. It looks like a table at the bottom of the screen down here. I'm guessing this lamp is also from that series, and then this ceiling light up here. Maybe this lamp? I don't know. You guys will probably know better than me. Birdcage looking furniture. Man! No, it looks good. It looks nice. I don't love this wall, though. This wall looks like the side of, like, I don't know, a prison. I don't know about this. I don't know about the wall choice, but hey, it's a good looking furniture set. I really like it.
Work, as always. We hope you can unwind today and enjoy your stay. To increase your island brand recognition, Tom Nook wants to promote it with crafted DIY island goods. Check this box to see what
Okay, so this I don't really fully understand. Maybe one of you can help me elucidate some details here. But what exactly do you get? Like, how does it promote your... I don't know if maybe they didn't elucidate any details on purpose, but... So you make the DIYs that this board requests, and then how exactly does that promote your hotel? What does promoting your hotel do? These are the questions that I want answered, but I'm not sure that anyone other than Nintendo knows. I don't think they really clarified that. Because Captain will take these and then he'll deliver them, but where does he deliver them to? I don't know. Anyway, huge detail coming up here.
which items to craft. Once you've gathered the necessary materials,
Woof, 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 woof. I'm bucking. I was barking, dude. I was barking. I was barking when this showed up. I started barking like a dog. Woof! You can bulk craft. And I'm really, really, really hoping that it's not just for making these promotion DIYs. I am, hands together, I'm not a religious man, but hands together, I'm praying, Lord, please, this better not just be for making this promotion furniture. It better be for everything. It better be for crafting everything. Craft special island goods using DIY is what it says when it shows the bulk crafting. And that is so making me hope that it is not just for making those promotion DIYs. It better be for all DIYs. For any crafting that you do. Good Lord, please. If I can make fish bait in bulk, I will lose my mind. I feel the need to redo some of my challenges. It's a regular DIY bench away from the hotel.
Material. See which items to craft.
Is it? Well, I guess we have to
Once
wait
you've
for the
gathered
animation,
necessary
huh?
Materials. It's time.
Yeah, you're right. That is just a normal old workbench, so it doesn't look like it's anything fancy. Okay. That's promising. I think that's promising. That's a good observation there.
to get crafting.
And then it'll say, I made wooden wardrobe X3. I'm just hoping that it doesn't need to be the items that go into this
Deliver
box
the goods
here.
in exchange for hotel tickets.
That would legit shave hours off of most of my
Our
challenges.
captain will take care of the delivery, helping to spread the word about your island.
Yeah, so like, where does he deliver it to? That's kind of a question that I was left wondering, is like, where does it go? What's it for? Can you influence what villagers move in? I assume it'll get more villagers to stay at your hotel, but I don't know. More details to come, I suppose. Thanks, Renatmus, for the 32 months. And Snoozy Moss as well for the Prime. I'm sorry I missed that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Captain got new drip. I did see that, too. He's very handsome. Making life more convenient. When I saw this, I thought that they were going to talk about bulk crafting more, because it's like quality of life, convenience. But no, that's the only teaser we got for bulk crafting. They don't acknowledge it anymore. In fact, they didn't even acknowledge it directly. They just showed it.
Take your home storage to the max. Until now, you could store up to 5,000 items. But with this update, you can upgrade it 2 more times and store a total of 9,000 items.
Why 9,000? Why not 10,000? Why did you do 5,000, 7,000, 9,000 when 5,000, 7,500, 10,000 was right there? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Also, how much money is it? I'm wondering. It'll probably be worth it, but geez Louise, it'll probably be a lot as well.
And
So you can store, well, let me let her speak.
now you can even store trees, shrubs, and flowers.
Okay, so actually, I wanted to... We'll test this after we're done watching. But I was wondering if you can now finally put turnips in your storage. And then somebody told me that you can already do that. I thought that you couldn't put turnips in your storage in ACNH. That was like one of my biggest gripes. You can? That's what I was wondering. Oh yeah, you could. Because you could do it in New Leaf. No, you can, I believe. Oh! Because I went... So the turnip video that I made a couple of videos ago... Alright, we're gonna test it because I'm not getting a straight answer from anybody here. You can, but they rot. Well, do they rot as fast as anywhere else? You literally cannot. You absolutely cannot. Because, dude, I went on a whole rant in that turnip video that I made about 2 videos ago, where it's like, oh, New Horizons doesn't let you put turnips in storage. Wah, 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 wah. I just tried it. You can't. Okay, because, like, damn, I'm like, somebody trying to tell me that I can. You can do that. And I'm like, what? Since when? Nobody told me that. And so I thought I was wrong. So I'm hoping, anyway, now that I know that you can't, now this opens up the possibility. Okay, so they let you put trees, bushes, and flowers in there. Turnips? Are turnips there too, and you just didn't mention it? That'd be nice. That's another thing. They didn't answer that in the trailer, so we'll have to see. I like how they leave... I like how they don't go into full detail about everything. They leave some things for us to discover, you know? I like that, actually.
Well, who do we have here?
That's Mr. Resetti.
Resetti started a new cleanup service. There are 3 areas that can be tidied.
So the options are you can designate an area, you can have him clean up the whole beach, or you can have him clean up the whole island. Yo, Kaiudo, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. And everyone who got a gift sub, courtesy of Kaiudo, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that. This is really cool, actually. Was Resetti's voice always this high? Yeah, it always sounded a little odd in the game. You'd think that he would sound, like, grittier and meaner, but yeah, he's always sounded like that.
Let's have him tackle just the front yard of this house.
So, yeah, you can, like, designate an area, and my observation is that, when I looked at this, he will clean furniture, flowers, patterns, ladders, trees, and fences, but it looks like he will not clear paths. So like the dirt paths that they have laid down there, he will not clean that, but everything else will get picked up.
You can also have him clean up any flowers or custom designs.
And then, yeah, somebody said, does he just keep them? No, he'll put them in your storage after he cleans them up. He can clean me. He can clean me? Who said he could clean me?
Any items he collects can be safely stored away, just in case you need them later.
This is a cute animation. So yeah, he left the paths, the dirt paths, but he cleaned up the custom ones that were like right here. He cleaned up that like placed down ladder that was here. He cleaned up the fences. He cleaned up the trees and the flowers. So yeah, it looks like that's the extent of the things that he will clean up, which is good. I'm wondering if he says clean up the whole island, I'm like, that could be crazy. I'm wondering if there's a limitation to this, if you have too many things put down. Probably if you have too many things put down, but there isn't enough space in your storage, he'll be like, sorry, pal, can't do it. Because I'm like, the whole island would be crazy. And also, yeah, do we need to pay for this service? It did not say. I reckon, I mean, is this just out of the goodness of his heart? When does Resetti come? Does he become like a traveling merchant, like Sahara, like Label, like, you know, all the other ones? Thank you, Shia LaBeouf, for the 23 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. 100K for the whole island? That's a steep price, but yeah, I mean, that's a lot of work, man. I think a lot of people would gladly pay that. Because if you want to clean up a whole island, that's a lot of work.
Nice and tidy.
Nice and tidy.
Thanks, Resetti.
After you clean up this guy's fucking hairline, my goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. Alright, it's a little joke for you. I checked. This is the... What set was this? Is the ranch furniture in green. I thought that they brought back the green series from previous games, but no, I was sad to learn that this is the ranch series, customized in green. It does look really nice, though. This is also huge as well.
So let's enjoy a nice, deep sleep.
It's slumber time. My favorite part of this trailer is when she said, it's slumber time, and then she slumbered everywhere.
When you enter a deep slumber, Luna will welcome you and whisk you away to a new dream world. You'll wake up in a pristine, fresh location called Slumber Island. Here, you're free to do whatever you want. You can decorate your Slumber Island by using items you previously obtained.
A minestrone soup. Yeah, so this is basically creative mode. You get an island to do what you want, to test builds, like see how things look, and yeah. Really cool. Really cool. It will go into more details later, but it also has multiplayer functionality. And something I noticed, if you have a keen eye, you might spot a butterfly in the top right. Okay? So again, I think about updates as far as how they affect my challenges. I see that bugs spawn on the creative island. Interesting. Can you catch them on the dream island? Or can I, because I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to test, like, bug spawning and fish spawning, you know? It's kind of cool that I can clear out an island, put down only palm trees, and see, like, oh, this is how often this bug spawns, you know? That's kind of cool, right? There's a lot of possibilities for custom catching methods here if you can catch them. I don't know if you can catch them, but it certainly looks like you can get things to spawn. And you can also change the time. You'll see that in a minute here, though. Yeah, exactly. Do you get a fishing rod and a net? I don't know. I don't know if they go into that detail, so we'll have to see.
Plants and trees like this. You can widen river.
Very, I don't know. Did most people catch this detail? But watch this. Watch.
Break.
Did you catch it?
Widen rivers.
Little sidestep there. That little sidestep action. So watch this. She's going to dig this corner here.
You can widen rivers.
And then watch this little whoop. Little sidestep there. Instead of having to manually adjust your position with the stick, you can do a little sidestep, and you're going to end up making a lot less mistakes when you terraform, and that is huge. I don't terraform barely at all, but when I did, I found it to be very annoying a lot of the time, because it would often hit things that I didn't want it to. It would dig things up that I didn't want it to. I would end up putting a path somewhere I didn't want it. So yeah, you can sidestep and like forward and back step while you're terraforming and while you're putting fences down as well. I noticed that you're doing that in the trailer. They do it for putting fences down as well. Really cool. Massive. Like, actually though, if you're a big like terraformer, huge intel. A little whoop and a little like watch a little shimmy. Whoop.
And by talking to Lloyd, you can easily place bridges and inclines.
Yeah, so here's what I was talking about, where you can change the time, which would of course change bug and fish spawning. So like, you don't have to change the switch time in order to get things to spawn. If you want to just test it out on the island, you can just do that.
Select the time of day and the weather. Then bring your island residents on.
Let's judge this villager lineup here. We got Mac, Diva, Sasha, Patty, Bertha, Lolly, Bam, Flurry, Yuka, and Willow. That's like a 6 out of 10, right? I mean, Diva brings it down a couple points right there, just on her own. Everyone outside of that, maybe Bertha's not my choice. Bertha's not my choice personally, but yeah, I mean, that's like a 6. I give that like a strong 6. Yuka. Oh, sorry, that's not Yuka. Who is that? What's her name? Faith. You're right. Thank you. That's Faith, not Yuka.
On by.
Fake fan.
Each player can build up to 3 Slumber Islands.
That's huge as well. Is like you're not limited to one. You can have a designing island. You can have like a testing island, and then whatever other third purpose you would want in an island. Pretty cool.
And choose from 3 sizes: small, medium, or large.
One thing I noticed as well, there's no docks on Slumber Island. So if I wanted to test fish spawning, I do not know, unless the like main starting dock counts as a dock, I don't know if I'd be able to test fish spawning. Also, am I crazy? But the cliffs and the rivers on the map look more jagged. Yeah, no buildings other than your house either, but maybe that's something that you can put down through Lloyd. So, and maybe the dock is too. Who knows, right? Anyone else? This is something, it's more geometric. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but don't they look like more rigid? The map view of the cliffs and the rivers? Bottom left has 2 peninsulas. Holy crap, you're right. What the heck? And then the one on to the left of that has none. And then the other 2 have 1. That must be just something you can do by default, maybe? Like, depending on which island you choose? Yeah, like, no curves. More straight lines and angles, right? They're so square. Wondering if, yeah, I don't know. Just an observation. I don't think it means anything necessarily, but, yeah. Interesting. Bottom left doesn't have a secret beach. Yeah, you're right. What the heck? I'm just noticing all this. Well, you guys are. I'm just leeching off of your information, and I'm going to use it to make content and money and get YouTube views.
You can also meet up on a friend's Slumber Island and play together.
This is big.
Decorate with furniture to your heart's.
So there was the sidestep for putting down fences, by the way. But also, more importantly, holy crap, more than one person can you can design an island when other people are on the island. You can cooperatively design an island. That's huge. Though I really wish that you could do that on your main island. I really wish you could do that on your main island. If you, like, granted a friend, like, a special privilege, like, you're a super friend, and that gives that person the right to put things and pick things up off of the island, on your main island, that would be cool. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, but this is the best we're going to get, is you can have cooperative island designing on Slumber Islands. That's cool. That would be a good workaround for no griefing. Exactly, because the concern is, of course, that anyone could come to your island, pick things up, put things down, make a mess of the place. But if you had, you know, a certain level of friendship that you needed to both agree on, to where only then can they do things on your island, sure, why not, right? As long as you know each other and trust each other. So anyway, yeah. So I guess maybe I'm not entirely accurate when I say that they didn't add anything that enhances multiplayer in this game to justify the 4 extra multiplayer slots. That's my bad. You can do Slumber Island, cooperative islands. It's something, right? It's something.
Content. Work together to build a cliff.
Yep, you can terraform as well.
Or dig in to create a lake.
You know what I can see happening here is, like, this is going to sound weird maybe, but like Animal Crossing tournaments or something like that. Like, okay, you have a host that runs a tournament and they say, okay, we have 4 players, all right? So you have 5 people on the island total. The 4 competitors are given 1/4 of the island to design something in like an hour. And then the 5th person judges. And you don't even have to leave the island, you know? You don't have to, like, go to 4 different islands, make it real clunky and, you know, take forever, all the loading. But what if you had, like, yeah, 4 corners of the island? A judge gives them an hour to design the best little outdoor area that they can. Give them a theme. It's not my bag, because I don't really like decorating very much. But this could totally be something that more designing and decorating Animal Crossing content creators could do. I'm giving you guys ideas, if anything. You know? Just an idea that kind of came to me. Thanks to Little Toaster for the 37 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Yeah, you could do like community stuff with this, right? Competitions, community stuff. On the Slumber Islands, it looks to be something that actually has a lot of potential. I'm excited for this.
You and your friends can build the island of your dreams.
This guy, I just noticed something. This guy with the brown glasses, every scene that he's in, he is always on that damn phone. All right, look, this scene right here, on that damn phone. I'm gonna go back. Look, this scene, he on that damn phone. All right, we're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Remember that. He's on that damn phone again. Look, he's on that damn phone. This dude, his ass is not doing nothing. I swear to God, earlier in one of these scenes, his ass was not doing anything either. Like back in the... Was he here? Yeah, he's on that damn phone again. Look, that's him. He just doesn't have the glasses. He on that damn phone. Earlier. When they were talking about the enhanced, more multiplayer players. Yeah, right here. Maybe not right here. Yeah, right here. Look, he on that damn phone again. Could that be how they filmed it? No, because don't you put your phone away when you go into camera mode? No. Here he is again. He on that. That's fine. Right, that's a running joke at this point. There's 5 different instances of this guy on that damn phone. Is a screenager. Alright, so that's just a running joke. I noticed like 2 or 3 instances where I'm like, why is that guy on his phone? And now I'm like, no, that's just everything. Every scene with this guy, he's on that stinking phone. Oh, man. Alright, that's pretty funny, actually. They kind of snuck that like running joke of that guy. I wonder if that's in previous trailers as well, with this dude always on that stupid phone. You sound like a mom. Yeah, you guys get on that damn phone. You're gonna ruin his attention span. You gotta have that Candy Crush, man. Come on. Your friends are building an island all around you, making memories forever, and you're on that damn phone. Yeah, check the X, the everything app known as Twitter, formerly known as. Get out of that damn phone. Play with your friends.
You and your friends can build the
He looks like
island
you,
of your
Dag.
dreams. Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to the game.
Huge. Watch this. Huge.
By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition.
So you get, quote, very rare finds. Well, it's not in quotes, but it's in blue, which is different than the other colors, so that means it's important. These very rare finds. Now, how do you get these? Did she say anything specific on how you get these? I just checked the 2019 trailer, and he's also on his phone. Pull that up. Can I get the link? Somebody post a link for that? I want to see that. He's on that damn phone in the 2019 trailer, too? All right, hang on here. Hold up. All right, we're taking a break. We're taking a pause real quick here. All right, hang on. Let's see here. All right. He on that damn phone in this trailer, too?
Your attention, please.
Man, when this dropped, we all
The
went
Nubian
crazy,
getaway
dude.
package charter flight will soon be
1
arriving
minute
at
and
the deserted
25
island.
seconds. Oh my god, he just pulled out that phone. Watch. Look. Okay, not on that phone. Not on that phone. Not on that phone. They pull out that damn phone. Unbelievable. They've been running a joke underneath our noses for 6 years now. 6 years they've had this running joke of this dude on his phone. 6 years. And none of us noticed. Well, maybe some of us did. I didn't. God forbid a white boy get hit up mid-trailer. Yeah, dude. But, like, okay, whatever if it's just one trailer. But no, every trailer with this dude, he's on that damn phone. Unbelievable. They've been doing this since the first trailer of the game. That's crazy. This dude's screen time's got to go bonkers. And look, it's all the characters from the original trailer that we saw in this trailer. Isn't that fun? Alright, back to it. Sorry, that's funny, though. That's really funny. The Smash Villager... Yeah, that's true as well. The Smash Villager, he's always sleeping. That's true as well. I noticed that. Because earlier in the trailer, he was laying on the, like, beach chair. Alright, I'm not gonna, like, get sidetracked too much, but this is funny. Because he was back... Yeah, there he is. He's sleeping. That dude's sleeping. He on his damn phone. What do all these villagers have, like, a bit that they got going on? That's crazy, man. What the fuck? That's wild. Alright, we were at, like, 7 or 9:50 here. Phone man and sleeping man. That's funny. That is funny. You think he's on Tinder? Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to rewind and listen.
By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the souvenir...
So by helping and increasing its brand recognition, you get special items. Very vague. I wonder exactly. Maybe it's for making those DIYs for Captain to deliver, maybe? Anyway, you get these rare items of which include some pretty interesting things. Yo, Marissa S., thanks for the $2 super chat. Coincidence? I think not. No, they're doing this for... No, not a coincidence at all. They know what they're doing. It's funny, though. I like it.
Your shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game systems. With an active Nintendo Switch online membership...
Nice. So the NES, I'm not sure if every console is a different game or if the consoles can be customized to have different games. But, and this has not been a thing since Animal Crossing GameCube, yeah, we can play...
membership. You can even play a select classic game on each system. Now that's...
How cool is that, dude? They brought back the NES games. Well, actually, not just NES games, because yeah, they have Ice Climber. So here's the 3 that we know exist. The 3 that are confirmed by this trailer. Also, wait a minute. Hang on one second. Anyone, is this Ice Climbers? I'm trying to look at the cover for this game. Oh, I can't zoom.
classic game on...
I can't zoom. It only just makes the text bigger. I was trying to see what the cover of this cartridge is. I thought it was Mario 64, but that's not an N64. That's a Famicom, isn't it? I don't know what that is. It's locked behind Nintendo Switch Online. It is, yeah. So that's unfortunate. The 2 on the ground are toys as well. Yeah, so that's the Ultra Hand, and then... I don't know what this is. Anyway.
Like classic game...
So yeah, they got Ice Climbers.
On each system. Now
Clue Land.
Now that's playing with power.
And Dr. Mario, and I think that this is the Game Boy Dr. Mario version. So Ice Climbers and Clue Land were in Animal Crossing GameCube, so those are returning. Dr. Mario was not in Animal Crossing GameCube, so this is the first instance of Dr. Mario being in the series. And yeah, this is the Game Boy version, not the NES version. So I think that the Game Boy will... This is why I ask whether the consoles are locked to a certain game, or whether the consoles can be customized to play different games. Because this is Dr. Mario for the Game Boy, so I'm guessing that the Game Boy plays Dr. Mario, and nothing else, is my guess. And then the NES plays Ice Climbers and Clue Land. Maybe that has different variants? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just a little observation.
Additionally, via Nook Shopping, Lego items...
These are cool, man. These are cool.
Including furniture and fashion items, such as a sofa, a table, wallpaper, t-shirt, and more. will be available.
That's cool.
They come
I was
in a
wondering with this arcade machine whether, because it says Space Blaster, press start. I was wondering if that was another like integrated emulation game or maybe a standalone game. I really hope, oh my god, I hope so badly that they bring back the 3DS item and the Wii U item from Animal Crossing New Leaf where you could play Desert Island Escape and what was the 3DS one? It was oh gosh, what was it? Like Puzzle League. It was Puzzle League. So in Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo Edition, they added a 3DS item and a Wii U item. The 3DS would play Puzzle League, and the Wii U would play Desert Island Escape, and it was so much fun. I would literally log on to play New Leaf just to play those games, because they were so much fun. Oh, man. Those are such fun mini games. I hope that they brought this back, but they didn't confirm it, and I'm not optimistic, because those are a little bit harder to put, I think, than just emulating old NES and Game Boy games. I don't know. So we'll see. Ooh, pardon me.
will be available.
Oh yeah, the crafting
They
table is
come in a
cool.
variety of colors, so mix and match to find combinations you like.
I'm kind of messing with that, with this last set here. I'm messing with that pink set. I'm not a pink guy, but I do kind of like it. But like, look, it has like high scores and stuff on it as well. I assume this is just like an animation though. I kind of doubt that you can actually do anything with it. I like that pink set.
More will be available. They come
That set's a little much on the eyes. This set kind of looks like the old Nintendo or Animal Crossing New Leaf 3DS Special Edition. Oh, the like Pop-Tart looking 3DS. Oh, that's cool.
in a variety of colors, so mix and match to find combinations you like.
Yeah, Lego items. Ooh, Zelda items.
The Zonai Authentication Crest, Triforce,
I love that Guardian, man. That thing looks so cool. That thing looks so cool. Oh, this is such a cool series. I noticed the Ocarina as well. I'm wondering, is that just a variant of the existing Ocarina in-game, or is that its own special Ocarina? It's probably its own special one, huh? Anyway, this is a really cool series.
plus other furniture and fashion items inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will become available by tapping compatible Legend of Zelda series amiibo.
I'm so sad I don't have any Zelda amiibos. Okay, new villager. Tulin from Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, just Tears of the Kingdom, right? Tulin is a jock villager. I was able to deduce. It doesn't exactly take a master sleuth by reading the dialogue to tell that they're a jock villager.
In addition,
Such keywords as
newly
so pumped, and you can just tell by the tone of their voice that this is a jock villager. New hairstyle or hat? I think that this hairstyle is probably from wearing the hat that is associated with the Legend of Zelda series. It's a wig, yeah. Kind of like the geisha wig. It's not a new hairstyle, but it's like a whole wig, is what I'm guessing. I don't think it's a new hairstyle myself. Yeah, wait, he is in both games. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's a bird, not a guy. This is my guy. No, he's actually kind of a dick in those games, wasn't he? No, I actually kind of hated this guy. Anyway, yeah, jock villager. They didn't say specifically, but yeah, you can tell. I am so pumped to be here.
added characters Tulin,
I hopped on my kayak and I rode over with my big muscles and blah. Yeah, you can just tell. And then Mineru is a snooty villager, I believe.
Minoru can visit your island.
Uses words like darling. That's a snooty villager right there. So Tulin, jock villager, Mineru, snooty villager.
You can also invite them to come live on your island, of course.
Nah, Tulin was great. Ravioli sucked. Was it Rivali that sucked? Man, it's been so long. I gotta play those again.
And if you tap a compatible amiibo from the Splatoon series, Cece or Viche,
So Cece and Viche were in the game before. They were in the Happy Home Paradise. Sorry, not Happy Home Paradise. Happy Home... No, what was it? Welcome Amiibo DLC for Animal Crossing New Leaf. Cece and Viche were in the game. However, they look a lot different now. They look a lot different. Can someone who... So I don't play Splatoon. Can someone tell me... Bullshit. It's not bullshit, man. I'm telling you. Look. CCACNL. Not the fandom wiki. By the way, anyone who wants to look up Animal Crossing wiki, don't use the fandom wiki. Don't use the fandom wiki. Use Wikipedia. So here's CC in New Leaf. And then here's CC now. What's the reason as to why they are so different? They cosplay as the idols. Okay. Why not Fandom Wiki? Because it's loaded with ads and it sucks. And also, it's very poorly maintained, where... I mean, this is true for all wikis, for the most part, where anyone could edit it, but I find that there is, like, very little moderation to wipe out, like, bad actors changing information on the pages. And also, Wikipedia is just a great website in general that I would much rather support than the very bloated with ads fandom wiki. So yeah, apparently she cosplays as Callie from Splatoon in the new Leaf version, but who... They actually have not uploaded a picture of her yet for New Horizons. Who is she cosplaying in the New Horizons version? Shiver. Yeah, because I don't play Splatoon, so I genuinely do not know. Shiver. Okay, cool. So yeah, but from what I can tell, Cece is a Peppy villager, which is the same from New Leaf. She was a Peppy. And then Viche, who you'll see in a second here.
Can visit your island.
Let me blow it up again. Viche is a normal villager. And she looks way different as well. Looking like, let's see. What's the 3.0 version of the Wikipedia say, I wonder? I'll take a look at that. She's meant to look like Marie in this game? And what does she look like in New Horizons? She's redesigned to resemble Fry. Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool. So yeah, we're getting these two back. Same personality types, but they look a lot different. Cool. If you have Splatoon
really into
amiibo.
Dressing up. They look a little familiar, don't they?
Yeah, sure, pal.
Splatoon collaboration items will also become available.
Yo, dude, they added my bench.
Splatoon collaboration items will also become
Oh, dude. Oh, they added the diagonal bench. Oh, yes, man. Nice.
available.
Yeah, where's Wolf Link from the Zelda collab? And, Epona. And, oh, there was another one. Started with an M. From Wind Waker, right? Medley, yeah. And then Ganon. Ganon was a pig, that's true. I wonder, yeah, I figure if they were coming back, they probably would have showed them, so they might still be not added. Yeah. Cool.
Use them to show off your true colors. The free update for Animal Crossing New Horizons arrives January 15th.
So one thing I also noticed as well, because I'm stupid, and I had noticed stupid shit, is the dock comes, if you look in the bottom left here, I know the chat is sort of obscuring it. I'm going to hide you guys. Goodbye. The dock goes all the way out to, like, the border of the island, like, the border that you hit when you're deep-sea creature diving. Like, wow, that goes out really far. And also, she's casting that fishing rod out really far. Incredibly speculative, but can you, like, put power on your fishing rod casts now? Or did it just, like, creep out that far? Because she's trying to fish, dude, and there's a fish right in front of you, lady. I've caught my fair amount of fish in this game in my day, and you're not going to catch anything like that. You're throwing your line out, like, twice as far as the fish is in front of you. That's like a long way to cast your line, though, isn't it? I don't know, man. I'm stupid, and I don't know why I noticed that. Yeah, okay, let me re-add your screen privileges. Welcome back.
Day is the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
One more thing. One more thing I've observed
Well,
that I want to
what you
talk
think?
about.
With new features included in both the Nintendo Switch 2 edition and the free update. We hope you'll continue enjoying the island life.
Love that sidestep. Yeah, so here's my last observations on this scene right here. So you have 8 rooms in your hotel to rent out to prospective. One thing I wanted to ask is, do you think that you can invite people who stay in your hotel to your island? Interesting idea to think about. You know. And I also noticed, so you have your standard rooms here. What's this? What's this little right? What's this one on the right here? Standard and fancy rooms? Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with that? They didn't go into detail about that. New table? New table. New table? Where? Somebody said new fireplace furniture, and somebody said new table.
Island life.
You talking about this? This is the antique series, isn't it? The fireplace. I don't know. Anyone want to confirm that that fireplace is new? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's like a VIP room or a suite or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's for special villagers. Yeah, that could be true as well. Or the elegant series. Okay, yeah.
We can't wait for you to see everything new on the island, January 15th.
The fireplace is new. Okay, cool. Well, maybe that's a hotel exclusive unlockable item then. Yippee! Yay! That's it. That's all my observations. So, what do you guys think? Let me get this, like, bright red Nintendo logo, lest I be accused of being a shill. More than I've already promoted the brand. Yeah, what do you guys think? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to think, but I'm pretty excited about it. I think it offers a lot to the game that I'm personally very excited for. Yeah. And the Switch 2 edition being $5, not adding a whole lot, you know, I could take that or leave that. But the 3.0 update being free and giving us all the things from like the last 2/3 of that video, very excited. Very excited. Yeah, I mean, I've said the things that I'm a little bit critical of, but in general, I am very, very excited for all of that. Let's see, actually. I was curious about what Nookopedia had noticed in the 3.0 update for the game. So I actually kind of... One last thing that we're going to do here is... Let's go over this a little bit here. So this is the Nookopedia Animal Crossing New Horizons version 3.0 free update page. And they have made note of a lot of new things. Let's see if they noticed anything that we haven't noticed already. We're going to read a web page. Yeah, that's right. So, yep, they got the 2 new villagers. And they are confirming what I thought, that Mineru is snooty and Tulin is jock. CC being peppy and Viche being normal. Okay, cool. Quality of life improvements, 7,000 to 9,000. Trees, shrubs, and flowers can now be placed in storage. Yep. It is now possible to select the quantity of item to be produced at once. Huge. You can now do the sidestep. Yipper. The resort hotel is added to the pier. Yeah, nothing new there. Resetti's reset service. It's ironic that they've now given him a service that allows you to reset something when that is what he's been against for decades now. An advocate against resetting things. And now he has a service where he resets things. I thought that was kind of funny. Slumber Islands. Yep. Nothing new there, I don't think. Here we go. Now, this is something I didn't notice the extent of. So the Famicom plays Clu Clu Land. The NES plays Ice Climber. The Famicom plays unknown. The Game Boy is Dr. Mario, as I assumed. The Super Famicom is Panel de Pon. And the Super NES is F-Zero. Okay, so that... I don't know. How did they get all those details? They must have noticed something that I didn't, because I only got Clu Clu Land, Ice Climber, and Dr. Mario. Famicom Disk System still unknown, but yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't know these. Lego-themed furniture is added to Nook Shopping. Zelda and Splatoon-themed items are available by scanning compatible amiibos. 2 new stools have been added to each table at the Roost to accommodate 12-player multiplayer. I didn't notice that. And that's it. Okay, so we got most of the things that we observed from the trailers, but there's a few more details as well that, in the interest of thoroughness of this evaluation, that we can make note of. So, yeah. Hi. I hope that you will all join me, as I assume 3.0 update will allow me to hopefully make some new stuff for videos for New Horizons. As we learn more details, I mean, with the details that we know and the details that we'll learn along the way, I can see some pretty interesting content coming out of this. I will say, this update and its announcement has been so cool for kind of bringing me back for... What's your Legend ZA team? Oh, man. I played it on stream. I think... What am I at? I'm at... My starter was Tepig. I have Esper. I got Kadabra. I got... Jeez, man. I literally just played it yesterday. I got Froakie. Weedle. No, I got Weedle in a box. I got Boys the Bug. Yeah. And then, who is the last one? I've only like 10 hours into the game. I'm not very far. So yeah, I haven't gotten my dream team together yet. Anyway, enough of that. Animal Crossing. It's been really cool because it has sort of made me feel the feeling of excitement that I haven't felt for like 4 years since the 2.0 update came around. That excitement about a new Animal Crossing update kind of hit me again with this update. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's been a long time since I've heard that. Oh, yes, man. Thanks for the 99-cent super chat, Sophia. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll probably put this on the second channel or the main channel. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, thanks for another 99 cents, Sophia. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did they say that this would be an actual final update, or should we delude ourselves into thinking about a 4.0? Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny because they did say that this would be the last... They said in the 2.0 update that this would be the last update for Animal Crossing New Horizons. But here we are, getting one more, at least. A lot of people have also speculated, and I'm not going to do this because I don't think that it means anything, personally. A lot of people have said, oh, well, because we got this, that now means that we're not going to get another mainline Animal Crossing game for another however many years. And I've seen a lot of different numbers for years thrown out. Like, oh, we're not going to get another one until 2030. I don't know what people are pulling that information from, but I don't think it changes anything, to be honest with you. So don't feel so down about people who are telling you that, because while I don't know, I also don't personally see how that's any indication whatsoever that a new game is being pushed back. I mean, hell, we didn't even know that this was in the works. So I think that Nintendo's just full of surprises. So that being said, I wouldn't assume anything. We will, but maybe not next year. Yeah, but I don't think it was ever going to be next year, though, you know? Test the turnip store. Right. So I was going to, you're right. I was going to test whether I can put turnips in storage, because somebody tried telling me that I can. And I'm like, dude, I swear to God, you cannot put turnips in storage. So it's Thursday right now. It's Thursday. Let's see here. So It'd be the 31st, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Alright. Let's see. I want to test this once and for all here. Because when they said that, they made it so that you can put trees, flowers, shrubs in your storage. They didn't say turnips. And I've been wanting the ability to put turnips in my storage in AC&H for so long. And good golly, has the moment finally come. But then when I said, oh my god, do you think we could put turnips in storage now? In my Discord, somebody was like, you could already do that, man. And I'm like, wait, what? Thanks, Cool Kiki, for the $4 and $4 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. I got 2 super chats. I don't know if you sent it twice or if it just doubled up on my alerts, but I appreciate it either way. Thank you. Yeah, I want to see if you can put turnips in your storage. I'm not sure. Can't wait for new challenges and the new routes. Thanks for the $1.99, Sophia. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go back. A lot of people have said, like, oh, now that you can bulk craft, you should go back and redo some of your challenges. Now that you can save a lot of time with bulk crafting. And that is true. First of all, I don't really know exactly how much time it's going to save. I speculate it could be like hours, honestly. Because a lot of time in my fishing challenges specifically is spent digging up manila clams, crafting bait one at a time. I still have to dig up the manila clams, but the ability to make as many that yeah, I don't know, give me like 100. The ability to make them all at once on the crafting table would save a lot of time. I don't know if that's enough to justify me going back and redoing some of my challenges, though. Because I don't want to... My content, I feel, is already repetitive enough, you know? Where... How many challenges have I, like... I don't know. How many challenges have I caught every fish in New Horizons? Caught every bug? Caught every sea creature? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm already repetitive enough. So I don't really know how I feel about going back and redoing challenges, because, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, moment of truth. Can you put turnips in storage? Get out of here, bug. No. No, you can't. I have storage, right? Yeah. Or wait, no, that's that. Yeah, I got storage. No, you can't put it in storage. Somebody's trying to tell me... What? They lied to me. Hey, Dag, weird character. Why is your weird question. Why is your character's hair always gray? I just think he's a cute little fella. I don't know. I always make my character with, like, the default starting options, which are very limited, so... I try to make them fairly interesting with just the default options, and so... Yeah, gray hair. Or maybe it's a metaphor for how much you guys stress me out. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah. I was lied to. Unbelievable. So, I'm curious, yeah, if turnips will be able to be put in storage in the 3.0 update, like bushes, shrubs, and flowers can. Yeah. I think flower petals can be put in storage, but I think what they mean is that full flower plants can be put in there after as well, along with trees and shrubbery. Yep. Well, that's all I got. Thanks for joining and watching the trailer with me. Thanks, Ari Lali, for the 11 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And yeah. Us? Stress you? Nah. Yeah, thanks for watching with me. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. And yeah, I hope that you're excited as I am for the 3.0 update. I'm very much looking forward to it. You should join the Discord, !Discord, if you're in Twitch chat and YouTube chat. There you go, !Discord. Join the Discord if you want to keep up with the Dagnall community. And maybe, as we learn more about the update, come up with ideas for videos that utilize a lot of the new things that seem to be coming down the line in the updates. yeah, I don't know. Any cool ideas that you can see with the new content that we're gonna get? Post it in the Animal Crossing channel of the Discord, or the video ideas channel of the Discord. Might be more appropriate, actually. So yeah. Have yourselves a good rest of your day. And I don't know when I'll be live next, but we'll see. We'll see. But I hope you had a good time today. If you did, subscribe on YouTube, drop a follow on Twitch, and join the Discord, !Discord. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Have yourselves a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys when I'm live next. See you!